Hello students, today we are looking at cosine rule. Cosine rule. If we have a triangle, this triangle ABC, now this angle is angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C. The side 9 facing this angle A is a side A. You represent it with a small letter. The side facing angle B is the side B. We represent it with the small letter B. And the side facing angle C, this angle C, the side facing it is C. We represent it with small letter C. Now, the cosine rule states that if we are looking for this side A, the square of this side is equal to the squares of the other two sides minus the product of this other two sides times the cos of this angle. So normally this can be given any alphabet, but if you just understand how to arrange it, you'll be able to know how to write your cosine rule. So if you are looking for side A, the square of this side A square should be equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC times the cos of this angle. So this is the cosine rule. If you are looking for side B, it will be the square of this side should be equal to the addition of the squares of this other two sides minus 2 times the multiplication of this other two sides times cos of this angle B. So that means your B square equals A square plus C square minus 2AC cos this angle. If you are looking for the side C, the side C is what? The square this side C, the square of this side is equal to the addition of the squares of this other two sides minus 2 times the multiplication of these two sides times cos of this angle C. So that means C square is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB times cos of this angle. So the formula depends on which side you are looking for to now pick the arrangement of the angle. So we are having A square equals B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. And also B square is equal to A square plus C square minus 2AC cos B is equal to C square is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C. Now let's look at this example. You are given this triangle ABC. Now you are given that this side is 2 cm, this side is 3 cm, and you are given that this angle is 80 degrees. Find this side X. Now if you look at it, we said that this the line facing angle A, this angle of it, the line facing it is for small a, then which is for 3 cm. Then the line facing angle B, this angle B, the line facing it is small b, which is 2 cm. Then the line facing angle C, this is angle C, the line facing it is X, now which is what? Small side C, X. No, our AB is our X. So that means if we, instead of putting AB, I'm going to put X there. Then the angle C is 80 degrees. So now which formula are we going to use? You realize that this side, this place is representing C. So that means this C square should be equal to the squares of this other two sides minus 2 times these two sides times this angle that is given. So that means you are now going to use for C square equals, this side is C, equals A square a square plus b square, this side plus this side, then minus 2 times this side plus this side, times cos this angle, cos A, cos C. So this is cos. So that means c square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cos C. So we are now going to substitute the values. We said our c is taken to be x. So that means we having x square is equal to our a is 3, then square plus our b is 2, then square minus 2 times our a is 3 times b is 2 times cos the angle of c is 80. So now 3x square is now equal to 3 square is give us 9, 4 square is 4 minus 3 times 2 times 3 will give us 12 times the cos of 80. Cos 80 is 0.1736. So now you now have 9 plus 4 will give us 13 minus this 12 times 0.1736. If multiply 12 times this will give us 2.0832. So 13 minus 2.0832 will give us 10.9168. So now to get x, this square, we now use it to find the square root of this other side. When you use it to find the square root, so the square root of 10.9168 will give us 3.305 centimeter. So writing this to one decimal place, it will give us 3.3 centimeter. Now let's read the second example. We are told that in triangle ABC, C is what? Side C is 8.44 meters. Then side A is 7.92 meters and angle B is 151.3 degrees. Calculate AC. So first of all, let's try to draw a triangle. So if this is our triangle ABC, so we are told that if this is angle A, this is B, this is C. So the angle facing this A is the side A, and we are told that our side A is 7.92 meters. The angle facing this C is side C, and we are told that side C is 8.44 meters. Then we are given that angle B, this angle is 151.3 degrees. We are told to look for this place. So we realize that the side facing this B, facing it like this is B, is B. So from the question we are given our small a, side small a to be 7.92 meters. We are told to look for side B when our side C is 8.44 meters and the angle B is 151.3 degrees. Now we need to look for the value for this B. So since we are looking for B, so the formula for cosine says that the square of this side will be equal to the squares of this other two sides. So if this is C, this is A, that A square plus B square minus 2 times A times C cos B, cos this angle. So that means we are going to use B square is equal to A square plus C square minus 2 times AC cos this angle of B. So our B square will now be, our A is what? 7.92 square plus C is 8.44 square minus 2 times 7.92 times 8.44 cos 151.3. So the square of 7.92 will give us 2.73 plus the square of 8.44 square is what? 71.23 minus 2 times 7.92 times 8.44 will give us 133.6896. Then times the cos of cos 151.3 will give us minus 0.8771. Now, if you add 62.73 plus 71.23, it will give us 133.96. Now this is minus 133.6896 times minus 0.8771. Minus times minus will give us what? Plus. So if we multiply 133.6896 by 0.8771, it will give us 117.25914816. So when you add this one, 133.96 plus what you have here, it will give us what? 251.21914816. So to get our b, you now use this square to find the square root of this other side. When you find the square root of 251.21914816 will give us 15.84989426. So when you do this one to one decimal place, it will give us 15.8 meters. 15.8 meters. Now let's have the third example. In the third example, it says in triangle XYZ, if this is triangle XYZ, side X is 9 centimeters. So this side facing this angle, X is side X. Then side Z, the line facing angle Z is so side Z is 6 centimeters. And angle Y is 72. So the angle here is 72 degrees. Find XZ. XZ is what is the name of this XZ? So the side is the side facing this angle. The XZ is what? Y. Now it means that now we are now using a different alphabet. So it's still the same format we are going to use for the cosine rule. The cosine rule says that the square of this side y will be equal to the squares, addition of the squares of this other two side minus 2 times this other two side cos of this angle of y. So that means you now have the formula will now give you y square equals x square plus z square minus 2 times xz cos y. So we are now going to substitute the value for y is what? Y is equal to x is what? 9 square plus z is 6 square minus 2 times 9 times 6 times cos y is 72. So when you try to solve, so 9 square is what? 81 plus 6 square will give us 36 minus 2 times 9 times 6 will give us 108 times cos 72 will give us 0.3090. So when you add 81 plus 36, it gives us 117 minus 108 times 0.3090 will give us 3.372. When you subtract this from 117, you are going to get 83.628. So the value for your y square is 83.628. So to get y, use this square to find the square root of the other side. When you find the square root of this side, you are now going to get 9.1448346. So when you do this to one decimal place, it will give you y is equal to 9.1 centimeter. Now, for the work practice, calculate the length of the side of the given angle. So we are having this to be number 1. So we are given this angle is angle ABC. They are given this side 3 centimeter and the 5 centimeter. You are told to look for the and the angle that is here. Sorry, the side that is here. Number 2, you are given this triangle LMN. You are told that this angle is 120. This side is 12 centimeter. While this is 7 centimeter. Then you are told to look for this third side. In number 3, you are just giving it in full. The diagram is not shown. In triangle ABC, side C is 4 centimeter, A is 5 centimeter, and angle B is 54 degrees. Find AC. Number 4, in triangle XYZ, angle Y is 13 degrees, X is 10 meters, Z is 15 meters. Find XZ. In triangle PQR, Angle P is 135.5 degrees. Q is 8 centimeter. R is 5 centimeter. Find QR. In number 6, in triangle ABC, angle A is 125.4 degrees. B is 2.4 centimeter. C is 5 centimeter. Find BC. Please ensure you like, subscribe and comment on this video. Thank you.